Okay, hi everyone. Welcome back to our workshop channel today. So today our topic is how to use Anna AI to quickly create images. So in today's session, we will talk about several areas, including how to use these features in daily work and business scenarios, image generation, and also image editing. So for example, in business, we often need like posters or like promotional visuals. If you use traditional AI tools such as Doubao, Gemini, or even like ChatGPT to create images, you may need like many rounds of communication before you get a results that you are really satisfied with. So, however, with Anna, the process can be much faster, and the image you see on the screen right now is what was generated by Anna, and it was created very quickly with only a few prompts. So, firstly, I will show you. Today's earlier, I tried Anna's skills to create some of the posters or like image with us. So firstly, I will introduce our skills to you. So firstly, see where my mouse is, click this more and go to Executa. And here you can see there are many skills in Anna, and today we are using this one, Poster Strategy Director V4. And this is the this is the skills I can share it with you guys, and you guys can install to your own Anna interface, and then you could use this inside your Anna very easily. And another thing I want to show you guys before I started is about the model choosing to generating any like images or like editing images. So you also have to go to more place, and you can see the LLM in front beside the Executa. Click this, and you can see this is the model inside Anna, and this is the model, all the model you can choose to use inside Anna. And you can see at the bottom of this interface, you can see image generation and also image editing, and you can choose different models inside here. And so you can also use Gemini or like Qwen or Doubao as you want. And so today I want to use the Gemini 3.1, and it's also famous for its synonym, which is Nano Banana 2. And just click the model you want to use and save the settings. And then you can use this model to create or like generate any images you want. So let's first look at the workshop poster I made earlier today. So firstly, we should use the skills I've told you before. And how to use the skills, you just need to type in here at, and you can search the name of the skills. It's poster, and you can see here there are 3 different skills, and we are using the Poster Strategy Director V4 today. Just click this, and you can see it add the skills inside this, and you can say anything to Anna. For example, here I said hi with I'm using this skills, and Anna said, I see you called for a poster strategy director, and she's ready to help with us. And she will ask you some basic question at first. For example, is what is the poster for? What language should the text on the poster be? And also what's the layout? So you have to answer the question one by one. So I said it's for the workshop, which is teaching users to create poster with Anna, and I want the poster in English and in the horizontal layout. And then Anna will ask you some further more detailed question. For example, she said about the information density, template direction, and she gave me different options to let me choose from. So I said I want low density text, but however, she said the date here, which is poster workshop with Anna April the 5th. However, this time the time is wrong, so I correct the time. It's 30th March 5 p.m. GMT, and I said I want to use like social promo card, and she gave me some things about like the plan about the poster, and she said if you're happy with the brief or like the plan, you can say go. So I said go, and she started to create the first picture for me, and you can see here this is actually not bad, but I think it's a bit like kind of childish, so I let her to retry to generating another image for me, and this is the second one. You can see it's quite better than before. It's much better. She added more details on it, and it contains the like title and also the subtitle and also the time on the image. But I want like have a more professional one. So I said it feels a bit childish. Can you make it more professional? So she come up with the last one I show you at the starts of our workshop today, and you can see here. And we also use this to create more images. For example, I'm editing a YouTube video today, so I want to add some pictures inside the YouTube video. So I also said to Anna, and using the same skills, I said I want to make a few pictures, all should be as the same size of the computer screen, and the first pictures is used to when the event starts, about how to use Anna to become visual keen, and the second page is transition, about generating the picture, and the third one is editing picture, and the fourth is poster generating. I said I want all these pictures in English, and she will start to ask you some question, and you just have to answer the question one by one, very detailed, and after it she will start to generating the first picture for me as it starts. So she starts to generating the first picture for me. I think it's because I mentioned visual keen inside the prompts I gave her, so that's why she come up with a crayon in my picture. And so I said, can you put something such as a computer or something related to AI but not a crayon inside my picture? So she generated another picture for me, which looks much better than before. Like come up with these code, you can see many codes between here. And I let she retry for once. So she come up with another one for me. So then I can like have more options to choose from. And this is looks like really like related to AI stuff and also the computer science stuff. So I'm satisfied with these two. So I let her to keep generating the second picture, and you can see the second picture, the third one here, and the fourth one here. And I think it only takes like 10 minutes to 15 minutes to come up with these four very, very nice images. And after this, I also did one about this one. I will show you. This is one I want to create. We are trying to like post in some videos on YouTube about the previous workshop. So I want to create a like cover page for the YouTube video, and with my Anna character on the cover page. So I sent you the picture of the Anna character, and she asked me the question and I answered the question, and just answer the question one by one. So I said go to create the generating picture. And you can see the first one she gave me. Because this workshop topic is about like you can use Anna on your phone with Telegram or like with Discord. You can, if you are interested in this topic, you can go to our previous workshop to see what we have said during that workshop. And she also gave me another one because I said, can you give a second version? Then I can choose. And also I said it should be more prominent, and you can see this is the second one. But I'm not quite satisfied with this picture because Anna came with eyelashes on. So I sent the Anna character to her again. I said use this Anna character, and this is the final one she gave me, and I'm quite satisfied, and it looks super cute, and it's only cost like 5 to 10 minutes to come up with this one. And the last one is we create the poster with the same skills, and this is all the same question I've showed you before. First is some basic question, and then she will ask the details about your like the poster you want. So just answer her question one by one. And for here, because I can't think of what kind of like reference I want, so I said give me 3 reference styles. See the style A, B, C, and then you can choose the style from it. And then she starts to generating the picture with different styles. The first one, the second one, you can see this is a big jump between first one and second one, and this is the third one. So I choose the style A, but I think like the text in this picture is a bit too small. So I said but the text is not big enough. Can you enlarge it? So she gave me the brief and I said okay with it, and she come up with this in the final version. She enlarged the text in the middle, and also she gave more details on the background of the picture. So after this, because we introduced different models before, and these are all using our own Anna skills to generating. These images are all using our own Anna skills to generating, but I've also introducing the different models we could use in Anna before. You can see here you can choose many different, like Gemini or like the Qwen Image Pro, and also the Doubao like we use in China. So many people might be curious about what's difference about these 3 different kind of models. So we made a very interesting exams before. We gave exactly the same prompts to 3 different type of models, and to see the results they gave us back. And due to the time issue, so we've already generating the picture before. And you can see here I have different topic about advertisement, arts, cat, earphone, poster ratio, and also about Singapore. And so we can have a look at the first one. This is the prompts we come up with. You can see we let it to create an e-commerce hero image featuring a premier skincare bottle placed on a blah blah blah. And very simply, I sent the prompts to Anna, and I said, can you create an image for me? The request is inside the screenshots. And she will start coming up with the different images she generated. And you can see in this picture, this one is created by Doubao. This one actually looked not that bad, because you can see the drops between here and here, and also you can see she have a label on the bottle, and on the label it has some like the name of the brand or like something. And the second one is generated by Qwen. This one is actually make me disappointed because I said I want a premium skincare. This seems like it can sell up to £5 in London. And you can see the third one we use Gemini to create. I think this one is like most kind of luxury skincare one, and also it contains more detail on the bottle. You can see not only like the label with the brand name on it, also like the name of this products on it, and also you can see it got 50 ml inside. And for the second topic, it's about art, and you can see the prompts here. Create an illusion of a floating library city surrounded by clouds and golden sunset light and blah blah blah. And I did the same thing here. I asked Anna, I said, can you create an image for me to request in a screenshot? And she started to create with different models. And we can first see the one created by Gemini. This one is actually my favorite today because it looks really like have many details inside of it, and even have a big band here, and it looks like something will appear in like Western mysteries. And then we can see the one with Qwen. This one is actually not bad, honestly. I would like to say, like at least it's reached our like basic request in the prompts. And the third one is created by Doubao. This one is like compared to the previous 2, this one is a bit lack of the details. And then we'll see the cat one. Also, I will show you the prompts at first. I said create a cozy cafe scene illusion in a landscape format, and this image must include all of the following elements at the same time. I gave the elements I want she to include in. You can see here there is this one is is created by Gemini, and you can see outside of the window there are some people walking by, and also on the background there's many people sitting here inside a cafe, and you can see the name of the book in the cover page, and also we can see the coffee here, and the cat is lying here, and also we can see there's something inside of the computer screen, like you got a Word doc here and you got many code here, and we can see the next one created by Qwen. Like you can see the difference between image generated by Qwen and also the image generated by Gemini. You can see there's empty outsides, and also there's nothing on the cover page of the book, nothing on the cover page, nothing on the screen of the computer, but the coffee is quite nice because you have to compare about Doubao. This coffee looks like exactly generated by AI. And also you can see nothing on the computer screen, nothing on the cover page. Though I think for this round is Gemini did the best job. And we can see the next one is about earphone. I said create a commercial product advertisement image featuring a pair of premium wireless headphones placed on the light gray stone surface. So let's see what we got. This is generated by Gemini. You can see the stone surface here, and the earphone is placed on it, and you can see here it gave the brand of the earphone, and also here on the bottom of the earphone you can see many details about this product. And then we will have a look at the Qwen. It's also like placing on a stone surface, but it doesn't have the details on the bottom of the earphone then compared to the Gemini one, and also it doesn't have the brand name on the earphone. And also we'll have a look at the Doubao one. This one is really lack of details, and it looks like very cheap. It doesn't like a premier advertisement. And then we can have a look at the poster here. However, I think these three models all they're not doing a bad job, but like they're not make me satisfied with the posters they generating with me. So I said create the premium tech launch poster in the landscape layout, and also the style is blah 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 blah. And then we can see what they gave me. This is the Gemini created, like got the title, subtitle, and like image here, and also the time and the location here. And this one is generating by Qwen, and this one is generated by Doubao. But although they reach the bare minimum, but I think they're not giving the kind of poster I want. So that's why we come up with the poster skills inside of Anna, and you can see the comparison between the poster Anna bring and also what they made me. And then we can see about the ratio here. Because I feel like it's very important about the size or like the ratio of the like poster or like any images what you are creating for any scenario. So I especially said create an ultra wide cover image in this ratio here, and we can see this is what Gemini gave me. This one is actually quite good because it's follow my prompts and gave me in the right ratio, and also the women is on the right side, and you can see the one Qwen gave me is exactly not listening to my prompts because it's in the wrong ratio, and this woman is kind of in the middle but not the right side. And you can see this one, although it changed the ratio from like the normal picture, but it's not the ratio I want, and also this woman is not on the right place. And then we can see the last one is about the Singapore. So I let it to create a highly realistic travel promo image of the Marina Bay Sands in Singapore at dusk. And we can see the picture they're generating. This is generating by Gemini, and you can see the shadow here and also the hotel here. This one is actually quite good and actually quite realistic. And this is the one by Qwen. And next one is generated by Doubao. I think Doubao and Qwen is using the same agenda after them because these two looks really alike to each other. So this is a example we gave you guys. Then you can see the comparison between different different models we are using to generate it or editing these or pictures with different prompts here. So you can tell. My personal impression is some domestic models may work better for more Chinese style needs. So if you have more ones on Chinese style needs, then you can use the Qwen or Doubao. But for the realistic scenes, such as the cafes or the city landmarks, Gemini often performs better. So if you do not want to register and pay separately for many platforms, then you can just use in Anna, which will be a very convenient option for you guys. So that is for our image generation part, and then we will look at the image editing comparison. So as we saw earlier, Anna also provides different models for image editing, so also we compared them. So, but due to the time issue, so we made a video before. And we can watch the video together. So the picture now, you guys can see it. The picture now is showing on the screen is also generated by Anna. And it is a poster style image, and we prepared and edited the process in advance because it took some time. So we can see, let's watch the video together. And you can see here we are changing the models we want to use to both generating the image and also the editing image. So today we will both use Doubao for editing and generating the image. And the picture you guys are now seeing is the original image of the Anna mascot. So our task was to make changes to this mascot image and place Anna into different work scenarios. So this is, I'm asking Anna to put in the character in different work scenarios. And the first prompt is ask the model to keep the pink Anna character, do not change her appearance, remove the crown, and also place her inside an office and make her to stand next to a whiteboard as if she is presenting to the team. And you can see this is the first image they come up with. Actually, this results was actually quite good overall, but however, there was one clear problem is it added fingers to Anna's hand, but our Anna mascot is not supposed to have fingers. So you can see the fingers here, it looks really weird. So that's why I'm giving a further instruction to her, please remove all fingers from Anna's hand. And we can see the next image they are coming up with. Oops. You can see in this picture, Anna still has fingers with it. So the problem could not really to be fixed. The fingers became slightly less obvious, but they were still there. So this happens quite often with image models. Once they make a mistake, sometimes they keep repeating it, repeating the mistake and cannot fully correct it. And then we will switch to the Qwen model. And then we are asking them to do the same thing with the same prompt. Editing an image might need some time, and you can see this is the first results. This was acceptable, although Anna was standing on a table, which looked a bit strange. But like still, since the mascot itself is very small, so it was not completely unreasonable. However, another issue appeared because the text on the whiteboard is kind of nonsense text and you can't not the proper readable words. So we ask Qwen to correct the text on the whiteboard for me. So you can see this is the second version of the picture they gave me. You can see Qwen actually improved the results and fixed the whiteboard text successfully. So in this example, Qwen could fix the text issue, however, Doubao could not fully fix the finger issue. So you can tell the difference between them. And then we are giving a very more complex editing text for them. So we are asking the model to place Anna inside the cafe, make her sit on a chair, change her clothes, add a hat, and include several more detailed requirements. And now we are still using Qwen to generating. And you can see this is the first picture Qwen gave me. It looks quite strange because Anna's body shape changed too much and the mascot no longer looked like the original design. And you can see Doubao actually did a better job in comparison. And then now we are changing to the different models to Doubao. And we're asking Doubao to do the exactly same thing. And you can see Doubao actually did a better job in comparison. Its results still has some problems, such as like awkward footprint here and a very strange laptop here, because you can see on the back side of the laptop you can see some screens on it, so it's actually a bit weird, but at least it looked more alike to Anna. So for this task, Doubao seemed to be like stranger than Qwen. So still for a complex editing text, both models show limitations, and this is why in real use we often test like more than one model and compare the results to each other. So we are moving to another small editing test. So this one is another fun experiment with an image of 6 fish on it. In the original image, you can see all the fish. Some of the fish looked unhappy. So the prompt was very simple. So please make all the fish look happy. So you can see first. I said the fish in the middle looks unhappy, so please make him happier. And now you can see it's editing the image. This result is generated by Qwens. So Qwen made some of the fish happy, but it's also changed too much on the image and adding like unnecessary details. And then we are switched to another models to edit the same picture. And this one is the new like picture they come up with. Doubao kept the image more stable and did not change too much. However, there's one fish here, and half of the fish here, you can see they're still not very happy. So that's why Anna's poster skill is very useful, because like while you can see some models here cannot exactly do the things like you asked them to do. So however, we can see the results gave by Anna skills, and you can see if you're using Anna, then they can fix this picture really better than them and also cost less time. And that's all we want to share in our workshop today. And please do make sure follow up for our schedule for the next workshop, and hope you guys have a nice week today, and see you next time.